Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness Sessions. I am Mona Therese Winston. Today is our last session for this year. We have had many joyful moments together, and I have received many wonderful emails from you and your journeys with the wellness classes. And I thank you and I appreciate you, and I'm very happy that you have such good results. Today, we will stretch out the old and embrace the new to come. You might need 2 pillows and a towel or a strap. Let's now meet up on the deck. So, let's start our last session for this year. We start lying down today, and as I said in the introduction, maybe you need 2 pillows and a towel or a yoga strap. But first we will just lie down and just lie and let go of the whole year now. Just let it go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. So you take a deep breath into the nostrils and then exhale to the mouth. Like you're really releasing everything. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Now bring your knees together, legs together, and then bend your right knee. Interlock your hands around the right knee and just hold it there as a gentle stretch. We could choose to have the leg a little bent or fully bent. That's up to you. Okay? So if the leg is, the more straight the leg is, the more stretch you will have over your left hip. So you just feel it out. Don't pull your arms down. Just hold it there. For you are a little more stiff in your joints, maybe you need a towel and just hold it there. You can also put it underneath the leg and hold it like that. Okay, so whatever you do, stay with me. And today we are focusing on stretching, as I said. And we will hold the stretch for a little while. Deepest breath in. Slowest breath out. Just relax your shoulder and allow your arms to be heavy. Heavy and relaxed. Good. Now release. And then we take the other side. So bend both knees and then shake your hip out a little and then we take the other side. So knees up and then straighten your leg out. In there. Exhale. Align your body so the legs don't fall out to the side, but the inner thigh is aligned with the midline of your body. A deep breath in. Slow breath out. And maybe it feels a little different in this side, and that's quite normal. Just breathe it in. Breathe it out. When we hold stretches, we should be there at least for 30 seconds for have any impact, but we are a little longer here today. And then bring your foot on the floor. And now you might want to take 2 pillows. One on each side. And then your legs can relax there, okay? And if it's not enough, you can take bigger pillows. Now you can have your hands on your belly, out to the side, or bring it over the head. That's all up to you, okay? So breathe it in. And breathe it out. And as you breathe, really focus on the deep breath into the belly. Exhale. If you're very open and flexible in your hip joint, you don't need the pillows. So then just drop your knees out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Nice, easy stretching out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Now we'll take 3 more deep breaths. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let it go. And then very slowly, bring your knees together. Take your right knee up, left knee up, and then interlock your hands or whatever you can, and then rock a little from side to side. Now we can take the pillows away, if you use them, and then take your right ankle on top of the left knee. And we can stay here. This is your first variation. Second variation is to lift up and take around your thigh. And if you can do more, you can grab around your shin. Another variation could be to take the foot all the way down to the groin and then grab above that. It gives a little deeper stretch. So just feel out, where are you? Can you breathe? If you can't breathe naturally, then you are doing too much. And also if your head is like this and you're crunched in, take a little pillow or towel and bring it behind your head so your neck and shoulder fully can relax. Now breathe in and breathe out. 4 deep breaths. Deep breath in. And now let go. And however you did it at this side, it might not feel the right way to do it on the other side. If you're more tight in this side, maybe this is it and you still feel a strong stretch. If you have it down and you can, then do that again. And then lift it up and feel that openness. Inhale deep. Exhale out. Keep a gentle smile to yourself and release any tension around your eyes and the space between your eyebrows. Feel the flow into the nostrils, out to the nostrils. We take around 4 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. It's so important we stretch our body, and it's often neglected. We run and we do aerobics, we swim, and the stretching become a minor part of our exercises for most of us. So once in a while, maybe once a week, take this program and really stretch your whole body out. Take your arms to the side, lift up, as I have told you many times. The first thing we kind of lose is our balance, and then our flexibility, and eventually our strength. So keep practice balance, keep practice stretching, and keep practice strengthening your body. The beautiful thing in a yoga practice or wellness practice is that it all encompasses all 3: balance, stretching, and strengthening. But today we are just focused on the stretching. Now when you lie here, your shoulders should be on the floor. You feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. Deep breath in. Also here you could have a pillow underneath your knees if your legs don't come down, and that will allow you to relax a little more than if your legs are just hanging. Okay? Now come on up. And you can often feel the hip came a little to the right, so lift your hip and then move it over to the left. And now drop your knees down and we look towards the right, or to the left, sorry. Inhale, exhale. Really focus on that deep breath. Twisting the body and breathing deep help us to go in and manipulate a little bit of breath so we get a massage of the inner organs. To get them to move, the diaphragm, expand and contract. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Nice breath. Good. Deepest inhalation, slowest exhalation. Good. Now take your arm over to the side and just lie on your side a little. You can take the right arm under your head and then just breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. And then we push ourselves up into a seated position. And we will bend the right knee and straighten out the left into what we call the half butterfly position. So we lift up and then hands can be behind you. You can elevate yourself up and sit higher if that is needed as well. Another option is to take your hands in front of you, and eventually you can go further and further and down. If you're very tight, again, we could have a pillow underneath the knee so we can protect the knee a little more. So whatever is right for you, that's what you do. So I stay here today for you who are with me on the pillow. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just breathe. Feel your whole ribcage expand, belly contract. And then inhale, coming up. And we take the pillow over to the other side if you need it the other side. Or we can just shift it over and then we go forward and down. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch out. So if we don't round the back, we stretch the spine out. So for example, if you are up here and then focus on coming a little closer and then lift up and bring your heart up. So we just hinge from the hip, the thighs move back, the hip move forward, and we breathe. Inhale, exhale. Just stay in the flow of breathing in, of breathing out. And then coming up. And then we will straighten our legs out. So here again, you might want a towel around your feet and sit there. Or again, here we want to really lift up and straighten our back. For you who can bring your hand on the floor, elbows on the floor, grab your toes, and eventually head drops down to the knee, okay? But for right now, we just sit here. So if this is it for you, just work on really stretch out and lift up. For you who can, just go further and grab your feet and come into the stretch by linking the front and then drop it down. Okay? Inhale, exhale. I'm a little tight in my hamstring today. I was out for a long hike yesterday and I can really feel it. So breathe in, breathe out. So I'll stay here today. Inhale, exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. And then we come up. And now take your legs out to the side again. So we have a full opening. So both legs are out. Again, lift up on your sit bones, sitting tall, and then hands in front of you or coming down, and just let your head drop. And you can flex your feet a little and then press, maybe even lift your heels up. But you are very sensitive. Some people are very sensitive. So if you have a carpet, that would help. But I'll just put a towel underneath or a little washcloth or something. But again, we want to focus on getting the chest forward and really come in and stretch those hamstrings and inner thigh, opening up the leg. Full breath in, full breath out. Stay in the rhythm of the breath, flowing in, going out, just like the waves. Wonderful. Hands on the floor, and we come up. Now we bend both knees, and then we drop them over to the right. So your left knee come into the instep of your foot, and then press the hand on the floor, and then lift your hip up. So you really want to lengthen, and imagine you're doing a back bend. And then looking over your shoulder. Maybe you even can see that foot behind you. Inhale. Maybe not. Most people won't be able to see it. But really feel that rotation all the way from your tailbone up to the top of the neck, gazing over your shoulder, lifting your heart up. And then release and take it into the center. Lift it up and we take it to the other side. So again, lift the hip, press to the floor, lift yourself up and gaze back over your shoulder. So we really want this hip to come forward. Open it up. Full breath in, full breath out. And then we release, take it up, and just gently swinging your leg from side to side. Good. And then come on up on all four, and we work up a little higher up on the spine now. So exhale and round your back. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Two more. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And now sit back on your heels. Your knees can be together or you can open them out to the side. That's up to you. So some of you might not even come all the way down on your heels. You could take a pillow in between, sit there, and then bring your elbows here. Even if it looked like this, just round your back. But for you who can, come down to your heels, stretch your arms out, and let your head drop to the floor. Inhale, exhale. 2 more deep breaths. Good. And then coming up, round your back, take your toes under, and then lift it up, and we come into the downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Now, see, you can have round back, and you can lift your sit bones up, then lift your belly button and ribs up, broaden your shoulder, spread your fingers and toes. Excuse me. Inhale. Exhale. If it's too much, just go down on your knees again. Keep pressing to your hands like you want to spring off the mat. And then gently and slowly, we walk up to our hands, bend the knee, and then round it up. You could have your hands on your knee if you need, or else just roll it up, shoulders up to the ears, and back. Good. Now we will stretch the front of the thigh. So hold on to something if you need to, or practice your balance. So knees together. Here, if you can't reach your ankle, just take a strap, and then coming up there. And then you can sit here. So we tuck the tailbone under, we lift the chest, and we just stay there, okay? For you can, keep it up. And then, if you can do more, take your hands up over the head, and then practice your balance as well. Anytime you need, you can just come down and hold on to something. Or keep that stretch of the front of your leg. Maybe you can bring it closer up. Maybe you can even bring it back a little to open the hip a little more. But don't arch your back. Keep tucking the tail down. Good. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then release it. And then we take the other side. So bring it up to wherever you were before. Open it. Tuck the tail. Feel the lift from the core of the belly. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 4 inhalation. Full exhalation. You can open it up if you can. Feel the lift from the lower belly. Such a beautiful day here today. But tomorrow we are waiting a rainstorm, so that's another kind of weather. And then take your foot down. Now, take your right foot behind you. Bring the heel down, and then again lift up, tuck the tail under, and then bend your knee. So here we will strap the calf muscles, but we also have the hip flexor stretching out here. So deep breath in, slow breath out. So you can again hold on to something, or you can have your hands on the thigh, but you could also lift them up and just be in a warrior one. You can even interlock your hands and stretch yourself up, up, up. Square the hip at the front of the mat so we don't open it up. We bring that right hip forward. And then exhale, take it down. And then lift it up. And then we take the other leg behind us. So bring it back, heel down, bend your knee, square the hip. So when I say square the hip, I mean this hip comes forward. And really straighten the back leg and root the heel down. And then either you hold on to something, hold your leg, interlock your hand, and then lift it all the way up from there. Breathe it in, breathe it out, no arch, keep lifting up and out of the lower back. 3, deep breath, bend the knee, Open it up. I'm going to take one more deep breath. And then exhale, down, and lift up. Good. Now we come to the front. So we have stretched our calves, front, outer, inner, and hamstrings. Now take yourself up on the toes and just stretch the front of the foot. So we want to have stretching it out. Some of you will have a hard time with that. Just lift up. As if it's here, just curl the toe on it. Just so you feel that little stretch over the top of the arch. 1. As a former ballerina, I have a little advantage here, but I know you can be very tight. So we take the other side and then again lift it up. So maybe it's here for you, that's okay. Maybe you can come up on the toe, maybe you can bring the toe under and then press a little forward. Remember, it doesn't need to look like this. Zip up your belly, lift yourself up, nice good posture. Like we talked about in one of the previous sessions, our posture is our structure, our foundation for the energy to flow in the body. Good, and then release. Now, take your feet hip width apart, arms up over the head, and then we stretch to the side, exhale. And inhale up, and exhale over to the other side. And then up, and then arms comes down. Now, take your right foot, that's your left, my right. So your right foot behind, so you stand there with cross leg. Then we bring the right hip a little forward, we lift the right arm up, and then look up to the hands. And if that's too much, we can just look down. This hand can grab behind and then open up your spine. So you want to feel the stretch in the whole side of the body here. 2. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Keep going, just micro movements. Many people are very tight here. And then inhale, come up. And then we take the other side. So left foot behind, and then bring the hip just a little forward, and then lift it up again, and then stretch the other side. Inhale, open your heart up as well. So you don't want to sink in again, always think posture, and if you can, look up to your hand. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Stay focused, deep concentration. Good, and then we come up and we take a deep breath in, inhale. And now just let's loosen up the spine a little. Bend your knees and swing from side to side. 1, 2, 3. Exhale when you go back. Exhale. Exhale. Just loosen it up. We take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more deep breath in, all the way up. And exhale down. Now let's come down and sit again. So hand on the floor, bend your knees, or however you sit. Remember, you can always sit on a chair. That's perfectly fine. You can sit on your heels or you can sit cross-legged. Just make sure you're comfortable. So now to our upper body. First the chest. Open your arms to the back. Interlock your hands. And if you can't reach your hands, take a towel in between your hands and then just open it up like that, okay? Roll the shoulder back and open. Inhale, exhale. Some people feel uncomfortable to be so open in the front. Don't worry, you're safe. Inhale, exhale. Deepest breath in. Slowest breath out. Just feel the flow. And now take your arms over to the right side. And then look to the right and drop your chin down. And then we hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Again, most of us have a lot of tension and stretch in neck and shoulder. So really focus on breathing in, breathing out, release, let it go. And now reverse the interlock and take it back. Remember, you can just have that towel between your hands, even when you draw it over to the side. And then coming to the left, you let your head go to the left and drop your chin down. Breathe in, breathe out. So stretching session becomes a little like a meditation, a moving meditation. We become very quiet, focused on the breath, and just being still. And then coming into the center, take your right arm up, and the left arm go under, and then we bring it over to the left, and then we again look to the right. Now feel the stretch behind your shoulder. Maybe even feel the separation of your shoulder blades, and then turn in. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest breathing. Feel it as a twist it and then let it open it up that way. You feel, and then open it up. Then we take the left arm over, the right under, and now looking over the left shoulder and breathe in, breathe out. Lift up vertebra for vertebra. Feel the shoulder likes to come up, but bring it down. Relax your face, gentle separation of your teeth, no cleansing. Eyes softly closed and relaxed. And then we release, arms out to the side. Now take your right arm up, bend it, bring your left hand to the elbow, and then bring it back. Don't arch, keep the ribs in so they don't protrude out. So we feel now the triceps muscle, the back of your upper arms is stretching. Inhale. Exhale. Fully aware of your inhalation, fully aware of your exhalation. And then we take it down and take the other one up. And I forgot to say, for some of you it will look like this, perfectly fine. And then up and stretch it out. As long as you feel that opening there in your shoulder and the back of your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and easy. One more deep breath, and then release it down. Good. Now take your shoulder forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up. And now drop your ear to the shoulder towards the left, and then reach out with your right arm. Feel the stretch from your ear all the way down to the shoulder. could stretch both arms out if you like. If you're on a chair, just let the arms hang. Inhale. Exhale. And then we lift our head up. And then to the other side, stretch it out. Inhale. Exhale. Just focus on the breath, finding the stillness, the quiet space. And then up, and then let your hands relax. Now inhale your head up and cover your upper lip with your underlip. So we go up like this. Inhale. Feel the stretch over your throat. And then exhale down. Don't let your head just fall back. Lift it up and then gaze up. Stretch it out. And down. And then again, breathe in and breathe out. So now we have almost everything done, just our hands. So take your hands in and stretch it out. Breathe in, breathe out. Make sure the thumb comes out to the side. Lift it up as high as you can. And then down, we take the other side and lift it up. If it's here, stop. If it's here, stop. If you can, come up to horizontal and just bring your fingers in and bring that thumb out to the side too. And then we go down, we circle them a little, then we make a closed fist and we take the fist down and the arm in like a ball and socket and then stretch it up. Be gentle. Sometimes you can be really tight here, especially for you to use your phone and computers a lot. Or if you work with tools. And then release. And then again, close fist, fist down, ball and socket, and bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. And then release. Let's shake it out a little and shoulders and look from side to side. Just feel your rhythm. And then we will lie down and we will let go of 23 and embrace 24. Okay, so come on down. Also here, remember, if you are lying like this, you can take a pillow or a towel, roll it under. And for lower back relaxation, you who follow my classes, you already know it. You can take pillows under so your knee is a little bent. That will help the lower back to drop down. Your hands can be on the belly, out to the side, shoulder down. So find your most relaxed place to be. But before we start, just take your right hand on your belly, the left on the stomach. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. One more deep breath. And let it go. So your hands can stay there or you can bring them out. And then just circle your ankles a little. And the other way around. and flex and point, and curl and stretch your toes out. Little circulation down there to the footies. And now just lie and breathe. Inhale. You can always cover yourself if you feel it's still chill in the room, or if you're out like me, maybe just cover your stomach so you feel that you're not getting cold. Inhale. Exhale. Now just let go. Breathe in all the new days to come. And exhale all the old days no need for anymore. In with the new, out with the old. And then feel as you exhale how the body begins to let go and relax. So we take a moment to just release, rejuvenate, restore, and relax. Completely allow yourself to do so. Full breath in. Full breath in. Really surrender, just let your body become heavy and relaxed from the head to the shoulders to the hands and fingers. Let it go. Your chest, your back, your abdomen, your hips, let it go. Your glutes, release. Your legs, your feet and toe. Everything is just relaxed and completely releasing what's holding you back, what you don't need anymore. Let it go. Fully. And as you exhale, also release your thoughts. They will come all the time. But when they are there knocking on the door, take a deep breath. Just focus on your breath. And let them go away. And move your fingers and toes. And then we bend our knee. We took the pillows away and roll onto the side. And then we come up into a seated position of our own choice. Again, it could be on a chair if that's what we would like to do. Or sit on a towel or a pillow. So, one more year has passed and we will embrace a new together. Thank you so much for being there with me, session after session. And thank you for all your emails, for your notes. I so appreciate you and them. And I always have you in my heart, sending you love. And I wish you a year of good health, prosperity, joy, peace, harmony, and of course, love. Thank you so much. See you next year.